Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Heart Warriors Tarot. My name's Deanna. This is going to be your daily reading for Wednesday, November the 27th. The moon is in Libra all day. I have the Light Seers Tarot deck here. This is the deck I'm going to be using for the reading, and my crystals of choice today is selenite, which I've been using a lot recently for communication specifically, and it can be all kinds of communication. It helps with integration of words, of language, more ethereal communication as well. And I've got amethyst here. This is a dark amethyst. Amethyst for connection to the mind, the crown chakra, higher guidance, your higher self, and the cosmos. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. These readings take place every day and they are for everybody. It doesn't matter what star sign you are or what country you live in. It is about how you connect with the title, the words I use, the images on the cards, and so on. Do read the description below. Everything you need to know about my readings is there. I'm going to start by charming my singing bowl. Take this moment to focus your mind on the area of life you would like some advice and guidance on. I'd like to thank Great Spirit, our angels and guides, for being with us today and guiding this reading for the highest good of all. Let's give this deck a good shuffle and we'll get straight into the reading. Okay, universe, angels, guides, what would you like my viewers to know today, please? What information would you like to show or have me tell my viewers today, please? Okay, there's a few here actually. Let's lay them out. Okay, 1, 2, I've got a few more down here, 3, and I'm going to take this card as the overriding energy. That's interesting. The Queen of Pentacles we had yesterday, didn't we, for the overriding theme or energy as well. So there is a connection between today and yesterday's reading, or the feeling in general of wanting to feel content with life as a whole, wanting to feel grounded in the material world, really enjoying self-care, enjoying the luxuries around you, the luxuries of life, having the ability to enjoy material gains, to enjoy the money that you have, to enjoy the finer things in life. The Queen of Pentacles can be about nurture for others as well, being in the position to help others gain that stability, that security, that self-care, that nurture, and so on. Let's look a little bit more at the specifics of what these three cards are saying. We have the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, there is a urge to step into a new beginning here, and this could be in any area of your life. It could be relationships, it could be work and career, it could be family and friends, it could be spiritual development. We're looking at any area of your life here. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands is all about being brave, being daring, trusting in the energy that you have to step into this new beginning, a new beginning represented by the Ace of Wands, a new beginning that is there. It's right there. It's falling on this third card in the trio, and it's sort of like the conclusion of this reading, if you like, is this new beginning that is burning away. The Page of Wands in front of the King of Swords tells me that for some reason there is some hesitation in stepping into it. This hesitation could be something to do with clarity of vision. The King of Swords is about having clarity of vision and knowing which way to go with something. He's got the crow above him. The crow is a bird of prophecy, a bird that is able to foresee certain things and tells him which way to go with those things. He also has the owl here, which is a symbol of wisdom, and he has the bat, and he has, I think this is a moth. I'm not entirely sure what this creature is here, but I'm going to say moth for the moment. It could be a dragonfly, but the wings just look a little bit too big for a dragonfly. Could be a butterfly. Butterflies and moths carry very similar energy. One is basically a nighttime butterfly, but they are both about transformation. The moth being more so about transformation of the darker areas of life, and the butterfly more about reaching for the light, although they both do reach for the light. That is their modus operandi, if you like. So there is here, I think, a call to transform your mind in order to gain clearer vision. We have the flame here on the forehead, clearer vision about where it is that you want to go. And it could be that the only way to gain that clear vision is to, like the Page of Wands, just leap into it in some ways or another. Leap into it. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you may feel a little bit uncertain about leaping into something that you don't have total clear vision about, because the Queen of Pentacles is very staid. She is somebody who likes things quite organized, likes things very stable, likes to know where she's going. She likes to have a plan. Having said that, I'm getting a strong message here that the plan can be internal. The stability can be rooted within yourself and your being, and does not necessarily have to be rooted in your environment, especially if this new beginning that you're walking into has no coherent plan in the future, especially if it is, for example, in the creative industries. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands can suggest a creative industry or a sporting industry, somewhere where there's a lot of action and movement and quick decisions need to be made. When you're in those kind of environments or those kind of industries, there isn't often a clear plan for the long future. There might be one or two clear plans for the long future, but everything in between has to change quite quickly, and often does change quite quickly. So in those kinds of instances, it's really about throwing everything up into the air and trusting that you're going to be in the right place to catch them when they land. It is about having that kind of stability and solidity, which is more so what the King of Swords encompasses, rather than the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles does have it in some ways, but she does like more solid grounding. She likes to be able to feel the earth under her feet. The King of Swords is much more in the mind, but it's about stilling the mind so that you are focusing it in a manner that allows you to have faith and trust in your higher guidance and in yourself and in the universe as well. The universe for actually guiding you in the right direction, and trusting that enough to throw yourself into it, into this vision. The Page of Wands is carrying this energy of going into it with no holds barred. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? She really is that beautiful childlike quality we all had once, which was really just about going for it, and don't question the ifs and the buts, just go for it. And that really is the energy that we need to encompass here. And like I said, this can be relevant to any area of your life that you are focused on when I chimed the singing bowl, as long as you are of course aligning to my words and the images on the cards and so on. Okay, let's take the card off the top for any final advice or guidance that our angels and guides might like us to have about this particular situation. Temperance. How many times has the Temperance card come up recently? Whatever this situation is, this is what it's teaching you. It's teaching you how to find your center, find your balance, and still yourself in ways that you have maybe not had to still yourself before. In some ways, this Temperance card is the perfect combination of all the cards that came before, the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, but also the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this fire around you, but you having to find this mastery of self as you walk through this situation, possibly because we can't have clear vision of, certainly not of the far future ahead, possibly not even the next few months ahead or the next few weeks ahead. For some of you, it is up in the air, quite literally, like the Page of Wands is showing us. The King of Swords is also up in the air, but he has full control of his up in the air status, if you see what I mean. This is a very relaxed expression on his face, where he is very, very comfortable in his focus and eagle-eyed view of everything, even if he does not know what's going to happen next. And that is the state that you are being called to encompass with this Temperance card here. This is a card about complete and utter patience and complete and utter trust in time, what time is going to bring you. This kind of trust requires complete and utter balance of yourself, your physical self, and also your mind. It is about bringing everything into equilibrium and being very, very comfortable in the state of stasis, if you like, as you wait for the right time for everything. There's a lot here about trusting that you are being guided in the right direction because you know it in your heart, even if you cannot see the way forward. That is your lesson. That is what you're learning through whatever this situation is. The advice, the guidance here is to have patience, to trust in those divine forces and in yourself, that you do know the way that you want to go, that you are trusting in the way that you, I don't want to say being led, but the way that you are wanting to go, okay? Trust in the way you want to go. The advice here is also to be like the Page of Wands. Throw it all up in the air and have the courage to see where it lands. Even if, with your eyes closed here, you cannot see the full picture. And there we go. I'm going to leave that reading there. That's a really beautiful reading. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to lay more cards in the extended. It's going to go into this particular situation in just a little bit more detail. If you're interested in that, it's over on my Patreon page. The link is in the description below, or it's in my bio. You don't need to be a full member. You can buy the extension singly. It's only $3.95. But if you're not interested in that, that's okay. Consider this reading complete within itself. And I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Take care. Bye-bye.